Hello and welcome to today's webinar about overcoming the AIoT obstacles through smart component integration, presented by Innodisk and Aspen Core Media. My name is Pascal Ullman. Our presenters today are Johnny Wu, Manager for Intelligence and Peripheral Applications, and Ashley Han, R&D Engineering for Cloud Computing at Innodisk. You'll also have Bruce Rayner, who's going to guide you through the Q&A session after the presentation. Talking about the Q&A session. During the presentation, please put up all your questions into the Q&A box next to the slide. They will be answered during the Q&A later on. Also, please be aware, everybody who stays through to the end and will participate at the Q&A session will have a chance to win a laptop backpack. So stay tuned, take part in the prize draw, and now enjoy the presentation.
Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Ashley Hong from Innodisk Software R&D Department. Today we are here to talk about AIoT. It isn't news that the Internet of Things is revolutionizing our lives. IoT is not portable, wearable, and implantable, creating a ubiquitous and connected universe, and transforming physical objects that surround us into an ecosystem of information that is rapidly changing the way we live. Nowadays, the Internet of Things is getting smarter. Artificial intelligence plays a growing role in IoT applications and deployments. The International Data Corporation predicts that by 2019, AI will support all effective IoT efforts. Without AI, data from the deployments will have limited value. As AI continues to evolve as well as IoT devices proliferate, AIoT is as the next generation of IoT. And today, we are going to talk about how AIoT is reshaping our lives, then to sum up the obstacles that may lie before you, and also the way that Innodisk can do to help you overcome them if you try to craft an AIoT strategy, evaluate a potential new AIoT project, or seek to get more value from an existing IoT deployment. In recent years, we have witnessed the emergence of the IoT and seen its transformative potential. According to recent studies report, the global share of IoT in smart city has seen a 23% increase in 2018, which is more than 17% in connected industry and 12% in connected buildings. The number of IoT devices that are active worldwide is expected to grow to 20.4 billion by 2020. And due to the market acceleration of IoT, discrete manufacturing, transportation, logistics, and utilities industries are expected to spend 1.4 trillion on IoT platforms, systems, and services by 2021. These three numbers represent the massive growth of the IoT market. It will continue its run and bring the power of AI into the future. As smart city is becoming the trend of the era, let us think about what a real smart city will look like. There will be an AIoT applications in retail. Imagine a store of the future. Facial recognition allows store access. Secure biometrics allows the cashier-less checkout. Smart sensors are everywhere to track customer movement in the store, and thus aid with optimal product placement. Smart City can work without AIoT application in street lighting. With the digital networks and embedded sensors, smart street lights collect and transmit information that helps cities monitor and respond to any circumstances, from traffic and air quality to crowds and noise. Sensors can detect traffic congestion and track available parking spaces. IoV can solve the increasingly severe traffic problem in smart cities. Vehicles communicate with each other as well as with handheld devices carried by pedestrians, roadside units, and the public network using V2V, V2R, V2H, and V2S interconnectivity for safe navigation, pollution control, and traffic management. The intelligent surveillance in the smart city is no longer just see and record. With AIoT integrated, these digital eyes can analyze video without the need for human intervention, detect any anomaly or criminal behavior around homes, business, and public places. We just mentioned how AIoT applications and their scenario can manifest in the smart city. With these new applications built into physical objects, there is more data to store and process than ever before. This data travels back and forth between embedded sensors, actuators, devices, and across the network infrastructure at the edge, and then finally transmit to the cloud. Some challenges present when processing data at the edge side. It is hard to find insights in the large amount of data you have collected. Security and privacy of this data may be a concern, and the devices are usually outdoors and unattended. The recovery operations when devices shut down or crash is also an issue. A robust hardware and software integrated system is needed to ensure reliable data transportation, or it may be hard to allow users to monitor their devices in real time or even act in time. No matter which kind of AIoT applications, data is without a doubt at the heart of the new smart edge devices. In the full integrated AIoT platform, the processing stream should involve data collection and ingestion, data insights and optimization, data delivery through the gateway, analyzed by algorithms, and then determine what the best decision is. In the process of the data flow, you may meet the obstacles we mentioned above if your edge devices are not smart enough. If you are experiencing the same problems, Innodisk has solutions to help overcome each of them. When it comes to security and privacy, IOPO can help you to protect your sensitive data. Keeping your data secure and managing user access can be a daunting task. Many options for consumer-based solutions, such as software encryption, also have some severe weakness. Software encryption is much more susceptible to cracking. Not to mention that the encryption process will also increase CPU loading. IOPO uses AES encrypting. There is simply no way to brute force it open. The encryption key is randomly generated and is unknown to both the user and the manufacturer. The key can be destroyed in less than a second, rendering all stored data unless as it cannot be decrypted. All operations are handled by SSD hardware, which means zero impact on system speed when encrypting or decrypting data. Being a hardware-based encryption, IOPO will run smoothly regardless of what system is in use. To restore and recover data, you will need iCover. iCover is an easy-to-use, highly customized backup and recovery software tool designed for industrial computers. It will not only recover the operating system, but also all of the applications, drivers, and personal data by using a recovery image. Even if the system should become unresponsive, this quick recovery tool will restore it to its original state. For some applications have strict regulations or specific requirements. With our experienced firmware team, we can offer tailor-made solutions such as data write protection, data quick erase, or even allow for SSD lifespan estimation. Monitoring devices in real time can provide valuable insight that can help you maintain the reliability, availability, and performance at the edge. iSmart is a proprietary software developed to access the smart attributes of Innodisk SSD devices. The software gives you full access to all smart-related data, as well as being able to monitor additional parameters through a simple user-friendly interface. In addition, the smart attributes can be exported and further analyzed to gain a comprehensive picture of SSD health and status. No more unexpected crashes that lead to data loss. You can monitor your SSD health at any time, creating a reliable storage environment for your devices. To find insights in your data is not an easy job. iAnalyzer presents a deep level of detailed information on your system storage behavior, showing distribution of reads versus writes, whether they are sequential or random access, and sorting by the size of the operation. Users can easily capture the application's data behavior. This real-time collection provides in-depth knowledge of the user's application and aids them in filtering valuable information. We just reviewed the difficulties you may have in processing data at the edge side of the AIoT structure. But there are still some security barriers when data travels from edge to cloud. Centralizing big data and managing all of the edge devices properly is an issue. You may also worry about integrating all of the heterogeneous platforms and taking remote control of your devices around the globe. Here is our total cloud solution, the Innodisk Cloud Administration Platform, iCAP. iCAP is a browser access management platform where you can monitor your edge devices whether by your PC, tablet, smartphone, or any appliance that is online. iCAP integrates Innodisk's iCover tool that allows for remotely initialized system backup and recovery. You can also add your own remote sensors to do further control of your devices. The iCAP event notification tracker will log all device changes and situations, and keep the user up to speed, enabling a swift resolution to any issues that might occur. The data visualized on the dashboard helps you to turn raw data into statistical insights, allowing users to review data quickly and find details behind the analysis. Overall, iCAP can help you to solve the problems you meet on the road of transferring and computing data on the cloud. Simply said, it makes your AIoT system more intelligent. By analyzing your SSD behavior, iCAP can predict the lifespan of the places where you store the data, enable users to take action before failure occurs, and to reach the real predictive maintenance and reduce downtime. Next, I'm going to use two examples most commonly seen in smart cities. In these specific applications, further challenges also appear. One is AIoT surveillance. When conducting smart surveillance, cameras are usually located outdoors and are also unattended, which expose your data to risk. The service should support 24/7, large volume video data to be processed continuously. We have a successful story about an outdoor UPS remote management solution that can be applied to smart street light solution. For a UPS system, the most important part is monitoring battery status and predicting its lifespan in real time. we can collect battery information and provide a visualized representation through the iCap platform, allowing users to manage devices effectively. In addition, this solution will generate a monthly report automatically so that vendors can schedule maintenance before the battery dies or the UPS system unexpectedly crashes. Moreover, SSD health in every UPS system can be monitored in order to predict its lifespan according to user behavior. In this case, Innodisk provides an all-round solution, which we will discuss in 3 parts. At the edge, we use the third-party AI computing platform and Innodisk SSD to provide the camera connection for the image storage and PoE card. Especially in the image storage part, customers have strict requirements for image quality. Each frame has to be recorded. Innodisk InnoRec feature set is customized for image recording, which allows device to maintain a certain throughput when capturing, further to provide a high-quality image source for analysis. For the server side, the requirements of the surveillance server are miniaturized. The internal space demand is also very strict, so we provide VLP DRAM and M.2 storage to solve the space limitation on the client device. Our VLP DRAM are specialized for use in 1U systems. The design of these modules improves airflow inside the system and reduces the thermal impact. Finally, the software part. Since these devices are spread across different locations, customers need the software to effectively manage and monitor devices. So, Innodisk provides iCap for you. In addition, the system info and SSD lifespan can help you scheduling your maintenance. The second example is Internet of Vehicles. The edge devices embedded in vehicles will encounter unstable power supply, severe vibration, or may be exposed to a harsh environment. This will affect the quality of data delivery. Furthermore, the lack of full integrated fleet management systems on the market makes it hard to implement IoV. To handle these tough circumstances, a smart and stable edge component becomes even more essential. For edge sites, Innodisk in-vehicles products are tested and certified for operations in temperatures ranging from -40 to 85 degrees Celsius, and it is suitable for overcoming outdoor extreme temperatures or rapid thermal cycling. Our SSD comply with E-Mark, SAE-J1113, and ISO 7637-2 standards, ensuring modules are certified to withstand shock and remain unaffected by electromagnetic interference during operation, which ensure data stability. DRAM modules also support mounting holes for much more rugged attachment to the motherboard. Conformal coating is available for all modules and can ensure protection from dust, dirt, and humidity. On the cloud, our cloud device management platform iCap can offer a traffic management solution, allowing you to monitor and schedule dynamic vehicles effectively. Lastly, I will give a summary of today's webinar. As AI evolves, it will continue translating the treasure trove of data coming out of IoT devices and give insight into new developments, processes, and technologies of the future. To respond to the rapid change in AIoT generation, Innodisk can provide more than just hardware components or software, but rather a total solution for different applications. We aim to help our partners reduce costs and create value for future AI innovations. Thank you for your attention. We have reached the end of today's topic. We will also have a speaking session at Embedded World Exhibitors Forum. And during the exhibition, we will not only showcase our 3D NAND, PCIe, anti-suffocation DDR4, complete communication card series, and our proprietary ICAP solution. During the year of AI revolution, we will also lead our subsidiaries and business partners to present the extraordinary solutions and product series of AIoT, including three-dimension measuring, facial recognition, vehicles control center, and applications of the AIoT framework. Don't forget to visit us at Embedded World for more in-depth introduction. We will be expecting you at Hall 1, booth number 259 and 261. For any question or any opportunities for cooperation, feel free to contact our branches through
Well, that was a great presentation. Thank you, Johnny and Ashley. I am Bruce Rayner, and I'll be moderating the Q&A today for the Innodisk AIoT presentation. Just before we begin, I'd like to remind you that to please enter your name in the drawing for the laptop backpack. You can do that after the Q&A by just clicking the checkbox in the panel that opens up. Your name will be entered. And good luck in the drawing for the laptop backpack. So now on to the Q&A. We have a number of questions from the audience already, and I'll start with those questions. If you haven't already entered your question, please do so now, and we'll be sure to get to it during the event, during the Q&A. If we have too many questions to respond, then Johnny will be responding to those after the event. So let's get started with the Q&A. You ready, Johnny?
Yes, great.
Okay, great. So we have a question from Anna. I'm going to start with this one. Which important difference would there be between the edge computing and the new AIoT? Are they the same? Does one integrate with the other? What's the difference? What is the difference in the decision and deep learning?
Okay, so actually they are different. So AIoT includes two parts, edge computing and the cloud. So in edge computing, we emphasize local data analysis and use GPU and combine with machine learning to analysis something data and give some result. So I think that edge computing just one part to one AIoT.
Okay, great. So another question, which protocol is used for ICAP? Is it MQTT, UDP? Can they receive any protocol IoT form?
Okay, about ICAP, we use the MQTT, right? Yes. So basically, we can support MQTT. Another, if customer want to customization something protocol, so we also can support. So because ICAP is designed by Innodisk, so we can customization for the customer. If customer wants to use different protocol, and we also can support that.
Okay, great. And again, regarding ICAP, how much data can be sent to ICAP? Is there a number of devices that can send information simultaneously?
Okay, so let me check. Okay, so actually, we internal testing has been done with the 20,000 device. Sorry, 250 device into internal testing. So data transmission every second to the servers, and data can still fully maintain it in real-time sentence. The data rate, we think we can to reach the 10,000 devices.
10,000 devices. Okay, that's good. Another question for IOV: is there OBD bus, or only is it adapted for CAN bus?
Okay, so in Innodisk group, we have adopted an OBD2 module. So both we can to support that.
Okay, all right, great. Okay, so again, I'd like to remind everyone to enter your questions. If you have questions, please do so now, and we'll make sure we get to them. We have a question here from Anna. Can any operator be used for the ICAP, or is it needed any operator specific operator?
Okay, so
You understand the question?
Anna is
specific
question is
yeah.
not very clear.
Is there a need for a specific operator to use ICAP?
Question, I don't very sure Anna your question, but if you ask the operating system, so we can use the Windows and Linux space.
Okay. All right, great. We have a question from Michael. What's the connection of Innodisk products and AI? Is it done on the edge, IoT gateway, fog compute using GPU? What's the connection?
Okay, so for Innodisk product, we can to offer the edge computing. So in our subsystem, we can to support the GPU computing platform. So we can combine Innodisk storage and embedded peripheral cards. So we can to provide a customer total solution here.
Okay, thank you. Question from Yvonne. Can you maybe talk a little bit about a specific success story in the application of the Innodisk solutions?
Okay, let me check it out. Okay, about the case study, we can to offer more information to the customer.
Okay, specific to the customer? Okay. Let's move on to a question from Titan. Where can AIoT be applied?
I think there are a lot of vertical application use AI technology. So, for example, if you want to use maybe retail, maybe something like hospital, so AIoT just technical. So we can use on different vertical markets. So
such as? Okay. All right, we have a few other questions. Again, if you have a question, please enter it now into the panel, into the Q&A. We'll make sure we get to it. So another question, do you have any corresponding measures to handle the challenge of data transmission security? Obviously, security is a key issue. Measures to handle the challenge.
Okay, so we only client and server transmission protocol use SSL encryption. So if customer is worrying the data security, so we use SSL to encryption the data. So between the IoT device and cloud, we also use MQTT protocol. So it's very lightweight to design, so we can to reduce the networking bottleneck issue.
Okay. Okay, now there are a couple more questions in from Anna. I've heard about IoE, Ethernet of everything. Are you thinking about that in the future? What do you think? IoE.
So IoE, I think that is communication with different encryptions. So in the future, I think every device will dedicate a protocol in years. So for now, we just very focused on IoV in vehicle device. So we can offer the different we can offer storage and ICAP to connection each devices in years. So I think in the future, ICAP also can support different device to communication in here.
Okay. Question from Mark. What level of encryption do you offer?
Okay, I just answer. Previous question is we use SSL encryption. So I think actually more popular web in SSL is used on the website to encrypt data transmissions.
Okay. Clarification question from Pranil. IoT and AIoT the same? How?
Totally different. It's different. IoT just to talk about device communications. So an AIoT including the AI computing. So maybe we can AI will to add more GPU, just like GPU or NPU computing unit to help customer to analyze their data and provide more accuracy result for customer. So I think that is different between.
Okay, great. Christopher asked, for the various forms of storage devices that have been created over the years, are all able to be accessed by ICAP? Which versions can, which versions cannot? For example, SLC, ISLC, MLC, TLC.
Okay, so actually ICAP support all of the different, including the SLC, ISLC, MLC, TLC. We also support.
So you cover all of those?
Yes, we support all of the Innodisk SSD.
Yep. Okay, great. Question from Mark, what level of encryption do you offer?
Okay, so we use SSL to encryption the data, so I think it's very high level.
Okay, all right, thank you. A few more questions. Again, please enter your question now. We'll get to it when we can. A lot of similar cloud management systems are easy to install. What does Innodisk do differently? Sorry, a lot of, I misstated that. A lot of similar cloud code are not easy to install. What does Innodisk do differently?
Okay, so we install ICAP just take 50 minutes to complete the install.
15.
Yes, it's very soon.
Very quick. Wow, that's great. Impressive. Another question, a lot of similar cloud management systems are not easy. Oh, sorry, I just answered that question. Is the dashboard accessible through different platforms and devices?
Okay, our dashboard adopt a website. We use RWD technology, so we can improve the user performance. So it can suitable different resolution display.
Okay, great. Also, how many devices can be managed simultaneously? What's the total number of devices can be managed simultaneously?
So internal we test has been done with 250 devices in years. And totally we can support more than 10,000 devices.
10,000 devices. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so another question from Michael. Maybe can you share the ICAP demo that is running to show people how it works? Are you able to share the ICAP demo?
Yes, we can show.
Okay. Another question, will IoT technology also bring new form factors for module storage and EP modules? IoT bring new form factors.
Okay, so we will discuss with our PM and we'll get back to you.
Okay, great. Also, just a question about the slides. A number of folks want to have copies of the slides. Is it possible for them to receive the slides?
Okay. We can operate the slide. You can download from the.
Okay. Great. So I would suggest for everybody on the call, if you would like to get a copy of the slides, please enter it in the Q&A panel, and we'll be sure, Innodisk will be sure to get you a copy of the slides after the event. So just enter a request for the slides in the Q&A before you depart. And I think we have completed all the questions. I want to thank Johnny and Ashley again very much for the great presentation on AIoT. And again, you'll see a panel open shortly for the drawing of the laptop backpack. Please click to enter your name in the drawing, and Innodisk will be getting back to you if you are the winner with some good news. So good luck, everybody. And again, thanks to Johnny and Ashley.
Okay, thank you.
On behalf of Innodisk, this is Bruce Rayner saying goodbye.